Hey, good evening, guys. So let's give a couple of more minutes. It looks like about to 5 o'clock. So we'll wait for just 2 more minutes, and then we can get started. Okay, so looks like this year end is going. The year is going to end in December. This is the last month, so hopefully everyone, not, I mean, like, okay, year this year. But yeah, I think let's finish the year with the proper this thing. So let's get it started. So today we will be going to use painting. We're going to create a painting which will be theme will be a nature painting, and we'll be using some of the tricks to create those painting, and I'll show you how we can do that thing. So in order to uh, do this thing, so I'll first take you through that what we are going to use. So as usual, I'm going to use my uh, drawing palette, and I'll be using a couple of brush here. So not big ones, but yeah, I'll be using these two small brushes. Okay, so these two brushes and some detailing brush, like thin one, I'll be using. And I'll be using just 1 second. So I'll be using cotton. This is a cotton, and I'll be using a wiping cloth to wipe out my brush. And for the colors, I have a set of colors here. So these will be the colors. So these are acrylic paints, but you can use any paint or any watercolor you want to use. It's just to show you that how it's easy to create painting. It doesn't matter what you are having it. Okay, so to just bring your curiosity for the painting, whenever you feel like happy, you can create a happy painting. When you're feeling sad, you can create sad painting. It's all up to your mood. So the mood which you are feeling, it's going to be the painting is going to reflect the same. Okay, so let's get started. So to start with the painting, I'll just do one thing. I'll put my brush into water so that it will get little bit wet and get soak the moisture, so that my color can be very much soaked into that thing. Okay, yeah, looks like we have enough people today. Hope you guys had a nice weekend, and let's finish with some nice painting. So all of you kids now, I think, enjoying that winter vacation, hopefully. So my paintings, my brush are wet now, so let's do that thing. So first let's create some sky. So it's a Christmas, and now I see that my kids drawing is in the Christmas theme. So we'll create something related to the Christmas theme only. Okay. So yeah, so this paper I'm using is 300 GSM. You can get it on Amazon. It's a A4 size. You can actually use any GSM GSM band, so you can go up to 200 GSM. So the watercolors and paint won't soak through your paper. So the thicker the paper, the better it is. If you take a very thin one, then your paper will become soggy, and then it will start to blow up, and that will not help you. So your painting will get ruined very easily, and you'll waste your colors and your time and everything. So the best way to deal with these things, to try take a thick paper. So I'm using very thick one here. It's a 300 GSM. You can get it on Amazon. and it's not very costly. So 250 rupees, you'll get some around 50 sheets and 50 paintings you can make it out of it. That's a thing, and you can get a lower price also. This is from Brusho. This paper is from Brusho brand. So yeah, and I'm using this a normal A4. So I will tell you that why I'm going to use this one. This is going to be an interesting thing. Use of paper today to create a painting for this thing. Okay, so I hope everyone is good with the question. So let me get. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take little bit white color on my. So I'm using this white acrylic paint. So I'll take this white paint. I'll take a little bit more, and then I'll take a little bit light blue. Okay, I got the blue color on my palette. Just wait a second, I'm just taking it out of the tube, so just be patient. And then I'll take some little bit red color, then I'll show you that what I'm talking about, and little bit yellow. So we are making Christmas sky. So Christmas sky is like Christmas tree, right? So you can choose any color, okay, kids. So you don't have to be follow what color I am using it. So you can use any color. So I taken this thing, these 4 colors on my palette. You can take any number of colors, okay. So you can take instead of you can take orange also. You can take light yellow color also. You can take any number of color. You can take black also, it's not a problem. So we are going to create a some. So what we'll do is we'll take this color little bit here, little bit this, little bit yellow, and then this is. So now we'll start with something on the center, because in center we want to have a nice sky. And then on the, so don't worry, your painting, if now I'll take little bit blue, and then I'll just start putting on the corner. So this is just a base I am putting it. And take this more. So my sky will get merged with this thing. So you can take any, you can take a dark blue also. So this will be having a different set of color. I take a little bit white here just to give that merging effect. So that little bit light sky. And just use the brush. This is just like a crisscross pattern. It's fine. You don't have to worry about this thing. We can soak with the color. Take a little bit water. If you think that okay, it's too much dry, you can. So I'm using very dry this thing. You can actually take up, mix it a little bit water, so then it will be okay. Just let me know if any questions or any doubts from anyone. Okay, so I hope you all can write properly. Okay, so yeah, if anything, just let me know. I'll just keep watching that chat messages as well. So yeah, I think Rita, you asked a question. I'm doing it on paper. Yes, it is paper, 300 GSM paper. I'm using it. So I just made it our sky base. So this is our sky base. Okay, guys. So I'll just put a little bit red, this thing, and then little bit yellow, so that it has some little bit this thing, this thing, and then little bit white. So yeah, creating a mountain. So mountain has that nice snowy kind of weather, misty. So we're going to have that nice whitish sky, misty sky. So just creating a base so that it will feel like okay. So now almost ready. So just use your imagination. You can use any pattern. I always make it any other way. It's not a problem. Okay, so looks like we have something ready on our this thing. So our sky base is ready. Now we are going to create a mountain. Okay, so now for the mountain I'm going to use this paper trick today, so that way you will all have to see that how this paper trick works. So you take this paper, and what you need to do is just tear it down, so just in the mountain shape. So I'll just take this. So I'm tearing down this thing. So I have this kind of tear down. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this on the top of this sheet, and then our mountain is going to get created. To do that thing, what we are going to do is, so I'm going to place in such a way that it looks like my sky is coming up to that position. Okay. So before that, we take a little bit our black color. Okay. And what we'll do is we'll take black, little bit black, just and we'll take little bit white from here, and then this thing, and then I'll be mixing it this thing. So this is too dark, so I'll just take a little bit more. Okay, so I have two options. Either I use the brush or I use the cotton. So I'll show you how you can use with the first in the cotton, because you can create mountain using this very easily using cotton. Take your color and little bit white, and what you can do is you put this paper on the top of this. Okay, this is a nice trick, you guys can all try. So what you can do is you can start putting like this. Okay, so I'll take this. So you just take this nice now I'll just remove this thing, so you can see there is a mountain is getting created. Okay, now I have something here left out, so I'll take this one and I'll take this. So you can use this paper as a stencil, and you can have your mountains bases ready. Okay. Now we can do the same thing with the brush also. We don't have to use the cotton. So I'll show you with the brush also how you can do it. Take this one, and so you can just use this as a normal brush. Okay, so this is how your normal this thing with the brush will look like. But let's use the more paper side. So we'll tear down more paper and we'll use that. Okay, so I'll take that more paper and you can create any shapes. So you don't have to worry about all shapes and all. So you can create, I can take this paper sheet here and then I can just put it like this, and I'll take my cotton swab here and mix with a little bit black and just put it, hold it like this. Just take this. So this is actually, instead of using your knife and all, you can use this paper tricks. So those knives are very costly. So instead of buying knives, you can actually tear down this paper and you can get a shape using the cotton. So which will give you the same texture and same detailing. Also, it also gives a nice small feeling on that here. This thing. So now I'll just remove. So I have a nice mountain is created. Okay. And now I'll create another set of mountains. So you can run your imagination the way you want to. So you don't have to worry about what mountain shape will look like. So you can just tear down the paper and just keep doing. It's nice fun activity. Okay, so I'll do this side now. So I'll just put this cotton here and pressing little bit black here. So I can just little bit put here. So you can have as many as mountain in your this thing. Okay, so it looks like our mountain is coming now. And put a little bit darker. And just voila. So now we have our another set of mountain. Okay. I hope you all able to create the mountains, right? So just keep rushing your imagination. So I think that here needs to be some other mountains. So I'll just do one thing. I'll just put here as well some mountain. I'll take little bit black and just put it like this. So you can just put it. So you have now nice hill region in your area. Right. I'll take another. I'll create one more set. Okay. See, it's painting easy, so you all can try it out. So if the parents also at home, if you think that parents wants to learn, they can actually do that thing. It's not very distinct. And so I'll just put here one more in the corner. It looks very empty. Okay. And so it's like, I hope you all are I really like the view over there. So you can, if you are visiting, you can all imagine this nice mountains over there. It's really the ground for India. So yeah, so looks like we have our mountains ready. Now let's what we should add it in this one. So we should be make sure you wipe your hands because once you do that this exercise, you will be having that all the things and all the colors in your hand, and you definitely don't want to put it on your paper. Okay, so let's get started. So we just warmed up with the things. So we'll start putting some nice snow. This thing. So just to how that this thing will be there, right? So we can just have some nice thing. So we'll put some snow kind of thing. So let's give it some texture. Okay. Just push the color to the bottom. So that will what happen, you will feel like okay, there is something, there is something. Okay. There is a base. Each mountain has a base, right? The mountain is giving the base. So water is frozen over there. That's the science behind it. All the ice. Now it's because of the climate conditions of the nature, ice is getting melted. So nice. So now you can see you can have your nice mountains. This is getting ready. Okay. Some are some windy, so much wind there. So let's put some wind into action. Okay. So good. So today I hope let's put this into the Christmas theme as well. So I'll put a little bit black over here. I think with this brush actually you can actually apply anything. Okay. So that you will get into this. Let me see. Okay, I think some voice problem people are facing. So okay. I'm sorry if you guys missed anything. Looks like some voice network issue, I guess. I hope it is clear now. Can you all hear me? Okay. Okay. Still, I'm really sorry, guys. I think there seems some network issue in my area. I think because of that, I think I'm having some issues. Uh, okay. So I'm really sorry. If you're suffering from really bad quality voice, so okay. Let me see. Reset my internet again. Okay. I reset the internet. I hopeful that you guys can all hear it now. Okay. Mm. So I resetted the internet. I hope this time it will be better. Okay. Okay. Thank you. I think I got the feedback. It's better now. So let me get started. Sorry for the inconvenience, guys. So really looks like okay. So let me get added the things here. So I'll just there are some sky things for pending. So I'll just add over here. So let's start working on the drilling things. So I'll just finish my sky here. So as you can see, in the mountain, usually what happens when the cloud meets to the mountain, there is a wind takes away some of the uh, some of the ice from the mountain. So that kind of feeling we have to bring it over in our mountain as well. So what we'll do is we'll take a little bit white color and just push it on the horizon of the mountain. So it give you the feeling that okay, there's a ice is going away with the wind. Okay. In some cases, if you see that little bit red color is going to be it's too much, so we'll take a little bit white and just push it. Take little bit black, so it should not be too much. So this is all about highlighting that mountain with the sunrise backside of the mountain, and you are actually going to see a little bit wind is taking away ice. Okay, so your mountain is getting ready. Now we'll take a little bit here. Okay, so in this region we have to do a little bit of work. So I'll take a little bit white and little bit this thing. So small mountains, right? So you have to put the ice on the mountain. So the best way is to put ice is the white color. Just take the white color and you don't have to push it too much, just touch it. So then it will give you the feeling of ice on the mountain. Okay, so you don't have to push your brush onto the mountain, just little bit touch and it will do the rest. So you can see just dipping it and with that mountain and getting into that. Now I have little bit. I'll take this. I'll just see the comment if any other issues. I hope everyone is able to hear me now. Okay. So let me just push this little bit. So if you want to push anything, you just take your hand, wrist, do the things. So just start with this, and then that way what happens, you are pushing the color up. So that way you will get the feeling of okay, there is something is beyond the mountain, right? So that's how you do it. So you are giving that some feeling to the user that viewer saying that okay, there is something beyond the mountain. So this way you can actually provide that feeling. Okay, pushing the color to the beyond the mountain, and then you can take this little bit. Okay, so just okay. Now this painting, you can actually finish it off with a little bit more color, more vibrant color. Take little bit, you can use a purple, take that little bit red and blue and mix it with that. You'll get little bit violet, purple color, and then you can mix it with white, and you can provide a nice, this thing. So this is how it's going to be. Okay, and just little bit on the corner, you just wipe it off so that it feels like, okay, there is some color is coming off. Okay, now let's do some base for this mountain as well. I'll take little bit white and mix it with the black. Okay, so you can just push the color bottom. If your brush is getting dry, don't worry, mix it with the water. Don't take excess water. So what you can do is, if you're getting excess water, take this cloth and push it under the water, so excess water will get removed from your this thing, and then you can use it on the paper. So that way what happens, your paper will not get soaked up with the full complete water. Okay, now let me start working on some of the ground thing. So what we're going to do is, we are going to put some of the field thing. So we are going to put some nice base here, saying that okay, it's like some forest is near to this thing which is frozen. So we just use this same color, and we'll take this red and white and a little bit blue, and then just start pushing that. So that way what happens is, okay, I'm just going through the comments. So I'm just seeing the questions. Okay, are you able to hear which tape you are using? I'm not sure what you mean by tape. Are you asking about the tape uh, on the to painting, or okay? So I'm using this surgical tape to the cover that this thing uh, painting sheet. Okay, so I'm just creating the fields over here, so it feels like okay, we have some nice fields over here. But the fields definitely need some of the green color as well. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to take a little bit of a green color, so that with little bit hint of green, and white will make it much more this thing. So green, so this is how it's going to be. So it will be mixed with the mountain, so that you don't have to feel like okay, this is something separate. So you can just push your color down. Just keep pushing the color. Just fill up to you. If you want, you can mix with the yellow also, and it will give you a nice light feeling also. Okay, so yeah, I'm sorry guys. Today looks like my internet is not as this thing. I really apologize for that. I think some issue with the network side here. I hope you guys are able to hear it, but if you're not, then I think the video of this complete will be get uploaded. So there you can actually watch completely as you get time. I know everyone is busy, and thanks for taking a time out to learn this thing and to be practice with this thing. It's really encouraging for a parents, like to put effort onto the drawing. Uh, like painting and art is now becoming a main source of understanding things. It's actually giving the really a nice vision for the kids also. That too. Now you can draw things and you can actually make things much more better. So if you are good at visualization, then you can actually achieve so many things in your life. You can actually start visualizing your all your daily activities as well, that what you're going to do, how you're going to do. You can create nice pattern to your lifestyle as well. So yeah, so I just put little bit blue here so that it will give me a nice shadow of this thing. I'll just put top of that a green, so that so you just push the color, is fine. It will just come all the way around. Okay. I'll just pause for a moment and see if anyone else is having any issues. Okay, I'm just checking. Okay. Yeah, so let's get started. So no comments, nothing is there. So I'll just move forward and just mix this thing. So here I'll just push. Just dip your color and then just push your color, things like that. Nothing so much special about it. You can just keep pushing that thing, and you can actually put a little bit more green over here so that it will fill up your this thing. And okay, so one thing we also noticed that mountains comes with the river, right? So what we are going to do is we are going to put some mountain with the river as well. So what we are going to do is we are going to create a sum. We are going to take one small blue line so that we'll have a this thing. So we'll just put it like this. Just like this. So you can see we are getting the little bit blue, and then just use the brush like horizontally. Okay. just feels like water is coming down. So it's a river, so you can actually just make as much as big river you want, no stopping in there. So we'll just take more this thing. And just keep pushing the color. And water, you know, the way it goes, so let it flow, let your brush flow it in the direction wherever you want. Okay. And I think we are almost done with the river side, but you know, in winter river is frozen, so we are going to freeze this river. We are not going to let it flow, right? So that you guys can do the skating over there. So we'll just take this one and just make it like this. Yep. And this is how we are done with that river side. Now we'll create our ground. There has to be some ground, right? So what we'll do is we'll take a little bit brown, as ground sound like brown. So let's take this one, little bit brown, and we'll mix a little bit black and blue. More black and brown we'll take. Let me see if any other comments. Okay, so looks like voice is having some issues, so I'm just putting my little bit thing. I'm going to speak a little bit louder. So this is our ground is going to be. So just don't hesitate, just put same way the river flows, the ground also flows. The thing is, we don't see the ground is flowing because we have the relative way of seeing things, but your ground also moves. Okay, now this one is very fertile land, so it's like dark brown you can put, and you can just show it like, okay, this is how the ground is going to look like near the river. Okay, and that's it, we are almost getting done. Just putting this thing here, looks like river is not going, so here all your ground is like a dry land, it's going to be covered with snow. Okay, don't hesitate, just push it, the color, just do the thing. Okay, so here our groundwork is done, so let's do the detailed side positioning. So we have this, just push it this way. Okay, looks like we have our ground ready, and now we'll start putting some nice tree, nice mountains. Okay, so let's start with that. So we'll take a little bit red, and white, and start putting the colors so that our mountains can be identified easy. Okay, I'll take it a little bit down. So this mountain is very dark, there's no water is coming, so we just keep it like that way. Okay, and then we'll put a little bit of this thing so that it feels like. So what we are going to do is we are going to use that cotton and we're going to dab it again so that it will feel like it's mixed with the snow. Right. Same thing we'll do here as well. So our mountain will have some little bit of snow covered. Okay. Here also. So I'm just covering our mountains with a lot of white so that it will feel like okay, it's covered with snow. Okay. Okay. So okay. Uh, okay. So sorry, guys, those who are actually facing still voice quality issues. Uh, I'm just trying to. I think it looks like my internet is not working as it's supposed to promise. It says that it's giving me 100 Mbps speed, but it's not. Seems it's very less today. Yeah, that's how the network providers promise, but you won't get it actually. So I just delete this thing. Okay. So let me put some grass work here. So just so river areas are usually filled with the grass and that mount trees. So you just dip your brush and then it feels like some forest is there. And with the white hints, it feels like it's something snowed over there, snowed for a long time. And with the hint of green, I'm just pushing it color. I'm not doing anything special over here. I just use little bit this thing so that it feels like in forest there is the ice are covers. Okay. Okay, so we discussed this area we are not going to touch. So we are going to use some here. On mountain also there is some greenery will be there, but they will be covered with the ice. So we just put it like that way. And some will leave it as it is. Okay, so now we discussed that our this area looks little bit. So I just put a little bit hint of this mountains with the so that we can identify this as a mountain. So run your imagination. Don't worry the way I'm doing it. You can do it much more better. Okay? You don't have to do exactly what I'm doing. You can do what the way you feel right. Okay? You can do this much better than this. Okay, just give the color, just put a little bit. So it's a Christmas, so I'm just going to use a little bit red so that you feel like, okay. Okay. Our trees are here, some trees are. Okay, this mountain region looks a little bit off, so just let it cover it. Okay. So now our this mountain, this water is looking like a little bit has to be frozen, so we just put a little bit on the side. This little bit detailing so that it feels like it's getting water is getting freeze. So it will be matching with. Okay. So I just pushing it this light color to the this thing so that this way you can see your water is feels like it's getting freeze over here. As you can see, water and ground is getting mixed over here. So here also I'll just take this one. Okay. I think we are almost done, but still some detail work is always be there. I'll clean up my brush now. I hope all of you are going to try this out. Okay. Don't be this thing hesitant about trying out new things. You can try anything, any new thing. So I'll just put a little bit. So if you think that something is not right, it's fine. You can actually correct your mistake over here and you can say, hey, it's fine. That's why we make mistake and we correct those mistakes. So take that as this thing, this nothing, no problem. Okay. So you can correct all your mistake. You think that okay, there is too much color, just paint it with a different color. See, like here, I think I added too much brown, so I'm just going to change it with a little bit light color. Okay. Okay, so we are going to this side also. Now this side is little bit, I'm going to highlight it like this way. So there's, so your mountain can be clearly be separated by this. Okay. Are you able to see my screen, guys? I hope you are able to see. Looks like I am getting some issues today. with the networks. I didn't anticipate it for this. Okay, so let's get started. I see there are some issues with the playlist. I take a little bit red and brown, and then I'll try to create a little bit here, that shadow thing. Okay, I'll take this cotton, and so that I wipe out any excess this thing. So that what happened, it feels like there is another mountain. It's nothing but it's just shadow is getting casted on the screen. So or there is a forest, this thing. And I'll just take this little bit onto this one so that our forest will have a little bit texture into it. Okay. So I'll take this little bit. Okay. Looks like we are almost done. I'll take little bit hint of yellow and with the brown, and little bit I'll use this here so that it'll have a different detail over here. So you can experiment with any number of color. You don't have to be worry about what color I am using it. You can use any number of colors. So you can try with little bit orange as well. I'm not using orange here. You can also try with the orange, and you can try with little bit. Uh, there are red, different red, purple, violet. Those colors also you can try it out. So they will give you a different painting. So each color will give you a different combination. So you can try different permutation and combinations. Okay, and just like this, let's put it here. Okay. Okay, so I think there was some issue in between. There was a like I think screen recording was paused, but I think there was some issue related to I think from the internet. I'm sorry for that. I'm keep getting these issues. Okay. So yeah, I think I'm almost done with the painting. But if you guys still want to continue, you can actually just keep adding your textures, detailing, till you don't satisfy with your painting, just keep doing that thing. Okay, you don't have to worry about why my painting is finished early, or why is this guy painting finished early. Don't worry about those things. It's your painting, it's your time, and it's your interest. You are doing it. Okay, so don't worry about those things. Just focus on your own painting. So you can just give some different colors, different options. Okay, I'm also just giving the, so this is Christmas, so I'm just putting it multicolor. So here, like, my mountain also have a green and white, so you can have as many as possibilities you can have with the colors. Okay, okay, so looks like I'm done. So this is the painting now, and I hope that you all enjoyed the painting and enjoyed this 1 hour. I really sorry that okay, the painting was in the internet in between, it was not working properly, but I hope you all will get the chance to design by yourself, and you're able to make that some awesome painting. Do share your paintings with us. Every painting is unique. Every painting has some meaning to it. So you don't worry about that thing, and you can just keep sharing your nice painting, whatever you're painting it. Okay. So don't worry how the people react to your painting. Just think that okay, you are doing things for your own satisfaction, not for someone else. And keep thanks to my kids drawing. I think they have given a wonderful platform where we can provide such a such a platform where kids can perform their paintings. They can put their paintings to the platform, and then we can actually getting into competition and stuff, which is really amazing. And I am grateful that you all joined, and you got all, hopefully you got all nice time with us. Okay. uh, Thank you. Have a nice day and nice night. Good night. Thank you. Bye.